So after purchasing a computer, a laptop, or a desk, oftentimes people find out that they need more accessories. So today we're going to talk about some essential and some non-essential accessories that would take your desk and your computer to the next level. Now guys, I have a lot to cover here, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's do it. All right, so for the first accessories, I want to talk about decorations and lights. So I'm going to put that into one category. So as far as decorations, my first thing I want to talk about is the IKEA plant. Now this plant was cheap. I bought it from IKEA. Guys, you can get it from Amazon. I'll put the links down below. Even though it's small and minuscule, it brings a lot of character to your desk. All right, so my desk is wooden. It's a kitchen countertop, and there's a lot of orange here. It's just that green just makes it pop. I would definitely recommend a fake plant. Now you can put a real plant there. You can put a plant on the side. It just, as far as decoration, it just looks great. Now the second decoration I got here is I got a poster up above, and I'll put this down below. It's for, I believe I got this from Amazon as well. It says it all starts with a dream, and it has a car in the background. It gets me when I'm coming here in the morning time or afternoon or whenever I'm coming to my office. It just gets me moving. It gets me motivated because it all starts with a dream. So I just put that on my wall, and that's what I see every day. So it's a good visual representation of what I'm trying to do in the world. So that is a great decoration. And if I have some more motivational signs. I have confidence, perseverance, and leadership. So if you want to put that on your walls, I would definitely recommend that. Put it in front of your desk or put it in an empty space. It's good to just see that whenever you're about to sit down and get some work done. All right, so the next, as far as decorations, I got the RGB lights in the back. I believe it's Govee, and I'll put the links down below, but it changed different colors. It just makes your desk pop. You'd be surprised what lights can really do. Because when you turn the lights off, it just looks like a plain desk, but if you turn the lights on, guys, it just looks like, oh wow, my desk looks totally different. Now I did have a bunch of the little strip LED lights on. I had it on probably about 7 or 8 months ago, but I took them off. These seem to be a little bit easier. It's much more portable. If I want to use it for something else, I can just unplug it and move it around. The LED strip lights, I had them stuck on the back of it, so I had to kind of rip them off. But I forgot the price. I'll put the price down below, but those are great lights. It does bring character as well, and it kind of makes your desk pop out, guys. Putting lights on your desk is almost like night and day, and trust me, you'll notice a difference. All right, so the next piece of light that I have, and then we're gonna move on to my other secondary desk for the decorations and light. So other piece has got this little twisty lamp here. Now, every time I have this in videos, I get people like, hey, what type of light this is? I forgot the exact name. I'll put it down below, but it's just a nice, like, I'm a real techie guy, as you guys can see. It screams tech, and it screams elegant. So an elegant tech light, something that I would just like. Kind of twists, it goes on and twists the little structure of it. So I'll put that in the description down below. You guys can get that, but it just brings that character as far as me being a techie type of guy. Now going to my second desk, guys, I do have this little light bulb here that I just thought that looked pretty cool. You guys can get that. It has a little block, and you can go ahead and put a light bulb in there. You can also hook that to Alexa, and then you can command Alexa. You can command it to turn off and turn on. You can hook all these to Alexa if you want. I also got this little, I guess it's a key carrier. It carries you can put your phone on it. My wife bought this from a particular website. I customize it with my name. You can put your watch on there. You can put your headphones on there. You can put a bunch of change if you have any change, or you have I put my watch bands on this. I don't know exactly the name of it, but I'm gonna say it's just like a customized wooden accessory holder, something so to speak. But it works out. There's a bunch of these on Amazon, and I'll leave the links for them if I can find the website. But I just think this looks good as well, especially that it's wooden. It looks pretty cool. Now, as far as the last time I want to talk about the decoration here are these shelves. Now, I got both of these shelves from IKEA, and I plan on putting another shelf up here. The installation process was fairly easy. Just, you know, follow the instructions. But as you can see, it just makes this wall pop. Without the shelves, it just looks like a plain wall. But with the shelves, it just brings that edge and it brings that character, guys. So hopefully I'm giving you some ideas as far as lights and decorations. All right, so the next accessory is gonna be a microphone. So oftentimes when we get a laptop, we really don't understand that the internal microphone on a laptop, it's just not that great, guys. The internal mic, you'll be on a Zoom meeting, and if you can only hear yourself, the internal mics on these laptops are just not great at all. So I would definitely recommend an external microphone. So I have a Govee external microphone here, guys. It's a nice looking microphone as far as aesthetics. It's all black. It has a pop filter in the front, so you're not going to be able to be spitting. You're not going to hear that on the microphone. It's going to sound real crisp. It takes a USB-C, so you can plug the USB-C into the microphone and plug the other end into your computer, and it's plug and play. That's one of the best things. You don't have to download any drivers. You just purchase this. It was $29 on Amazon. Of course, the price is subject to change, but I believe right now it's only $29. Very simple microphone. Plug it into the mic, computer, plug and play. You don't have to do anything. After you plug into your computer, maybe like 20 seconds later, you're ready to go. You're ready to speak into this thing. It's not omnidirectional. You got to talk from the front, and I believe you can talk a little bit from the sides, but it's not. You can't talk from the back. So you can't do like a little podcast with different microphones. Obviously you can do this, but this is going to be an essential accessory that you need to have, guys. All right. I'm not going to say that you need to have it, but this is definitely going to make your microphone much better than the internal microphone on your laptop. All right. So if you do a bunch of Zoom meetings, or if you're talking to people online, you need a microphone. If you're doing podcasts or anything like that on your YouTube, if you're doing all that, don't even think about using your internal mic. Just get you an external mic. Get you this. And this, again, this is I believe I said Govee. This is the VQ VM50. VQ VM50. So the next accessory is going to be my Edifier speakers. Now, I really love these speakers. Again, it's the same as a microphone. If you have a laptop, and usually the desktop doesn't have any speakers, but if you have a laptop, you're gonna figure out very quickly that your laptop speakers most likely suck. They're not very vocal, so to speak. So you're gonna wanna get some different speakers, and these Edifier speakers are some great speakers, guys. It has a 4-inch subwoofer. It says an inch tweeter, a little bit under an inch tweeter, but the sound is great. You can put it in monitor mode. You can put it in music mode. Now the bass, guys, on these speakers, it's just phenomenal. You will not be disappointed. All right, these speakers, I believe around $112. For $112, you have speakers with bass like that. It's like I have a surround sound system. And I can watch movies, I can play games, I can listen to YouTube videos. And it's just a much better experience, especially when you're in a Zoom meeting. All right, it's a better overall package when you get an external speaker as well. And I'll put a link down below again for this one. And I believe it's 112, but you'll find out in the link, or I'll put it across the screen here. But overall, these are some great speakers to have. Great, you can use them in monitor mode. I think it also takes a TRS cable as well. So if you're in the studio, you can actually use these Edifier speakers as well. Guys, and I do have a video specifically for these speakers, so you can check that video out as well. I'll put that in the link down below. So the next accessory that you might want to get, this is gonna be a USB-C to HDMI, dual HDMI adapter, guys. Not a switch, but a USB-C to dual HDMI adapter, guys. So you're gonna need this. You're gonna need this particular device, guys. You're gonna need this when you're trying to set up your dual monitors. All right, so not so much as an HDMI switch, but you need a USB-C to HDMI, to dual HDMI adapter, a USB-C. Now, if your laptop is not compatible with a USB-C, you're gonna need a USB 3.0 to dual HDMI adapter. Guys, if you bought this and it didn't work or something, the USB-C tip, go ahead and get you a USB 3.0 to do a HDMI adapter. But you're gonna need this particular device if you wanna connect two monitors together, all right? And this device right here will plug into your laptop. And usually once you put it in there, you may have to go into settings and change a couple things, but it's pretty easy. Is if I was gonna say that it's just plug and play and go, but it's not as easy as just plug and play. You may have to change it because right when you plug it in, both of your screens may be duplicate. And usually people, they don't want duplicate screens, they want it to extend it. So you may have to go into your settings and extend it. Now I have some videos and I'll put it across the screen, or I'll put it down in the description below showing you guys how to do that. But you're gonna need this USB adapter here, guys, all right? All right, guys, so for the next essential accessory you need, this is an external SSD memory card, guys. Now, my Mac Mini here is probably maybe 256 gigabytes of storage, and I do a bunch of video editing, so that racks up pretty quick. If it's not 256, it may even be less than that. It may be 128. But all I know is it racks up pretty quickly, and I needed a memory, an external memory bank that was pretty quick, hence an SSD. Now I did have a regular old hard drive, but it wasn't fast enough. These are very fast. It's almost like having an internal SSD, but it's external. All right, the read and write speed, I believe the read speed on this particular Sanyo is, I think it is 1050 megabytes read speed and about 1000 megabytes per second write speed. So 1056 megabytes per second read, 1000 megabytes per second write. So when you're moving files to and from this thing, they're going incredibly fast, guys, incredibly fast. It's a great way to store your files. I do a lot of video editing just off of this thing. You know, if I want to just do my video editing just off it, it works just fine. It's not really glitching at all. So I don't have to put that many files on my computer to hog my computer memory now. So I just use an SSD. All right, so I think this is an essential, especially if you're doing movies, especially if you have large files, large image files. Just put them on this and work from this. If you need multiple ones, you can get multiple ones. This is only 500 gigabytes, guys. You can get ones up to 4 terabytes. And you have a fast moving storage device that's 4 terabytes. That's crazy. So I think this, for some people, this may be an essential accessory to have. But for others, it may not be essential, but it may be something really good to have. Really good to have, and you may need it from time to time. All right, so this accessory, an external SSD. This is a SanDisk. I may have said Sanyo earlier, but this is a SanDisk external SSD. Now the next accessory, and although it may not be as popular, guys, I think it's an essential desk accessory or computer accessory that everybody needs. It's a power adapter. So I got this Ugreen power adapter from the company, and I'll put the video down. I did a review on this power adapter maybe a year ago. I'll put that down in the description below, or I'll put it up on a video. But it's a power adapter. It has 4 USB ports. It has 3 USB-C ports and 1 USB port. Guys, it also has, I think it's the entire wattage of it is 1820 or maybe 1850 watts. So you can plug in, it has 3 different outlets. You can plug in your appliances. I got my Mac Mini plugged into it. But the USB-C ports, guys, I thought I wasn't going to need them all, but I use them almost every day when I'm charging my laptop, or I'm charging my tablet, or I have my phone up here and I'm charging it. So the first 2 USB-C ports charge up to 100 watts. So you can get 100 watts of the first, 100 watts of the second one, and the third and the fourth is going to be 22.5 watts. You can charge a laptop very quickly, charge your phone, charge your tablet. I mean, it's moving. And I didn't think I would need it as much, but that power adapter, I really need it. And I'm charging things all the time. Almost every day I have something on the charger, and it's just highly convenient. So guys, I definitely recommend that you get a great power adapter. And this is a good power adapter, guys. And you want to go more into, and you want to know more about it, I went more into details about the U-Green power adapter, 100-watt U-Green power adapter. So that's another essential accessory that I think you guys would really like to have on your desk. Another accessory, guys, and this is not essential, but this is a great accessory to have, is a laptop or a phone stand. Not only is it aesthetically pleasing and it looks good, it makes your desk look better when you have your laptop or your phone sitting on a stand. It just makes it for more room. It's just functional. If you don't have as much room on your desk and you want to push things back and you want to type on your keyboard or use your mouse, it makes it more organized. Guys, I use it all the time. Sometimes I don't want to put my phone down. I just put it on a stand and I can watch a video or I can type or do something from my phone while it's on the stand, or the same thing while I'm on my laptop or iPad. So I can have it prompt up and I can edit. I can have it act as a different screen. Now, especially guys, I just created that AstroPad video. You can make your iPad like a monitor. So if you're doing that, it'll be great to prop it up so it can really look like a monitor. So it's just good to have. Now, it's by no means essential, but it just comes in handy. If you don't want to work with your iPad, let's say you don't have an iPad case or something like that, and it's just gonna be laying flat on your desk. That's kind of hard. It's just kind of looking over and looking at your iPad. Why not put it on the stand and have a keyboard underneath, and you can do it that way. It looks just like a regular monitor. And why not always have, sometimes we don't feel like holding our phone all the time and we don't want it flat on the desk. Why not have a phone holder and we just place it on there and we can just do whatever we need to do while it's pumped up in the air. So for me, it's useful. So some people it's useful, some people it's not so useful, but I think it's a good accessory to have on your desk. For the next accessories, and I kind of want to group these all together, is my keyboard, mouse, and mouse pad. Now my keyboard, I really don't want to do a review on that one. It's I got it from Walmart. I think it was about $10 to $15. Guys, it takes AAA batteries. If not AAA, it'll take AA batteries, and it has a little wireless dongle that I can put in the back of my computer. But it's just a cheap keyboard that I got just for the time being. I've had it for a while, but I'm not really big on keyboards. But I do plan on getting the Logitech MXS keyboard. That's a very, very popular keyboard that's on Amazon. I believe it's number 3 on Amazon. I'm thinking about getting that keyboard. It's the Logitech, I believe, MX Key S. I may be wrong. If I am, I'll put the exact title up above here. But it's a very lucid keyboard. I heard it's very comfortable, guys. Good feedback. It has a backlight, and on a full charge, the backlight will last about 10 days. That's great. But if you don't use your backlight on a full charge, it'll last about 5 months. So I would recommend, guys, if you're at nighttime, just turn the backlight on. If you're not using it, just turn it off. All right. But the good thing about this, you can use a dongle, a USB dongle you can plug into your computer, or you can just use your Bluetooth. So I do look forward to getting that keyboard, and I definitely recommend that you guys just take a look at it. Again, it's number 3 on Amazon. Now, as far as my mouse, this is an Apple Magic Mouse. I have a Mac Mini here, so this Magic Mouse works with Apple products, guys. It's a great mouse. I love it. Smooth. It looks good. The battery lasts about a month. You can charge it with a lightning cord. I think the charging maybe like 2 hours, maybe less than that. But once it's fully charged, it's going to last you for a long time. I do like the little gestures that you can do here, guys. You can do up and down, left and right. The gestures are pretty cool. So this is an overall great mouse. Very premium, and it's very premium looking as well. So it's a very premium mouse. Haven't had really any issues with it. I had one issue with it, and I opened it and I just cleaned it out a little bit, and then I closed it back up, and it was all good to go. So I would definitely recommend this Magic Mouse if you have any Apple products. Now I do have another mouse, and I believe everybody should have a secondary mouse. Now this is a Bluetooth mouse. I got this on Amazon. I believe the regular price is 20 bucks, but it's on sale right now for $15.99. Prices are subject to change, but this is a great looking mouse, guys. Of course, it's not going to be like the Apple mouse, the Apple Magic Mouse, but it looks pretty good here, guys. You actually have to press the keys. On the Magic Mouse, you don't have to press any keys. You got a little scroll here. But for what I need, I mean, this is a perfect mouse. It's a Bluetooth. You don't have to have a dongle. You just connect it via Bluetooth and you're good to go. Takes about 2 to 4 hours to charge, and on a charge, it'll last about 3 to 4 weeks. But that 3 to 4 weeks is if you're using it about for 8 hours each day. So it's gonna last you a lot longer than 3 to 4 weeks. Now, again, I like the premium design. You can charge this via USB. It has the optical laser, so you're not seeing a red laser go down, guys. So overall, it's a great mouse, very quiet. I'll definitely recommend this. Everybody should have a secondary mouse. So I'll leave the link down to this below. Now, the last out of the 3 is my mouse pad. Now, I got this mouse pad from Amazon for about $7.99, $8. Again, prices are subject to change. Right now it's $7.99. But this is a great looking mouse pad. It's this great mouse pad. My desk is more like a orange type of wooden finish, and it just pops on my desk. Now, the dimensions are 31 inches in length and a little bit under 12 inches in width. Guys, it just makes your desk just look that much better. Now, I will be getting another one here. I actually just bought one here recently because I've used this one for about maybe a year and a half, and it has enough room for my mouse, but it's just getting a little wear and tear. So I will be getting a new one. But overall, this mouse pad is great for the money. Now, this mouse pad color is actually very common on a lot of desks. I see it a lot on YouTube. So I went ahead and got it based off of that, and I'm not disappointed. It's actually a great mouse pad. So I'll leave the link down below, and I recommend you guys check that out. All right, so for the last computer desk accessory that you really need is gonna be a docking station. So I have 2 docking stations here. And a lot of people, we really need this because a lot of people, we just have laptops. Not many people buy desktops nowadays. Yeah, that's a lot of people. That's a niche out there that creates their own desktop, but that's not many people buying too many desktops. When we're talking about a computer, we're talking about, we want that portability. So we're talking about getting a laptop. So if you're getting a laptop, you're not gonna have a lot of these ports that you see on these on these hubs here, guys. So this first one is kind of a smaller hub, guys. It's kind of a hybrid. It's kind of a USB hub, also a docking station. It doesn't have that many ports. You have 2 USB 3.0 ports. You got 1 USB 2.0 port. There's a legacy port. You have 2 HDMI ports, so you can do dual monitors. You have an SD and you have a TF card reader. Guys, you plug this in your laptop. You can have dual monitors going on. You can plug in a different power source. So this is pretty, I think this is gonna be pretty common. This is what most people probably would need. Nothing too big, nothing too small. I think this is a 9-in-1. This is a basis. USB port / docking station, or USB hub / docking station. So again, I'll put this in the description down below, but this is a great accessory, guys. If you just have two USB-C ports on your Mac or your computer, and you just need more ports, you need some USB ports, you need some SD, a TF card if you do video editing. Guys, if you need to put some more storage devices on here, if you have a microphone, this is gonna be perfect to have. And for a lot of people, this is an essential accessory that is highly needed. This USB docking station here, this is kind of a hybrid. Now the next one, guys, this is a full-blown docking station. This is a docking station. It's a universal docking station, guys. You're gonna need this if you wanna change your laptop into a working station. So you want your laptop to be a stationary working station. I believe this is basis, but it has 17 ports on it, guys. That's a lot of ports. You have your SD, TF, you got 3 USB 3.0 ports. You have 2 USB-C ports, guys. Now you have a USB-C port. This is where it goes into the power. This USB-C port goes into your laptop. You have 2 legacy 2.0 ports. You have 3 HDMI ports, so you can have a triple monitor setup if your laptop is compatible, guys. You can have a triple monitor setup, and then you have an Ethernet port, guys. There's a RJ11 port, so if you don't want to go Wi-Fi, you can go direct connection. I believe this was up to gigabytes per second as far as speed. So this is an entire docking station, 17 ports, and I forgot to say you have a 3.5 millimeter jack, guys. So it's a great device to have. if you want to turn your laptop into a desktop working station. It's portable enough that you can take it with you, but primarily it's going to be made for just to sit on your desk. So it's a highly convenient and highly useful device, guys. All right, so collectively, these accessories have the potential to take your desk and your PC to the next level. Now, some of these accessories you'll need more than others, and some of the accessories you may not need at all. But if you get a few of these accessories, your desk is definitely going to the next level, as well as your computer. Now, if you guys have any questions or concerns, please leave your questions and concerns down below, and I'll get to them in a timely fashion. But until then, you guys have a good day. I'll catch you in the next video.